Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about storage classes in C program. So already we have known about what are the different data types that are there in C, right? So now how those data types are considered and how those values are being stored into the system, we will see one by one. Okay. So first of all, there are different types of storage classes like auto, register, extern, static. Okay, so we'll see one by one in a clear way, right? So every variable in C program has two properties: type and storage class. Type refers to the data type of the variable, which we had already covered in our previous lectures, and storage class determines the scope, visibility, lifetime of the variable. That is how much time a variable will be available in your compiler. That can be considered as your lifetime or visibility. To which part of lines so and so variable is alive. That is nothing but your scope. Okay. So there are four types of storage classes. First one is automatic, second external, static, and register. So these are four types of storage classes, and each is having different keywords like auto, external, static, and register. Okay, for external, you are having extern keyword. For static, the same keyword static is used. For register, it is register, and automatic, it is auto. Okay, so those are the four different keywords that are available for the storage classes. Next, so this table will show what are the different storage classes are available and where the place of storage, default value, scope, and lifetime of each storage class. So first one is auto, storage places in RAM. Default value that is having is garbage value. Scope is local, that is within the function or within the method. Next, extern, storage place is RAM. A default value is 0. Scope is global. Lifetime is till the end of the main program, may be declared anywhere in the program. Static RAM, static storage place is RAM. Default value is 0. Scope is local till the end of the main program. Retains value between multiple function call. And register, keyword is register. Place of storage is in the registers. Garbage value is its default value. Scope is local within the function. So auto, extern, static, register, these are the different keywords that are being used for different storage classes. Next, we'll see one by one. Automatic. Automatic variables are allocated memory automatically at runtime, and the visibility of automatic variables is limited to the block in which they are defined. The scope of the automatic variables is limited to the block in which they are defined. And the automatic variables are initialized to garbage value by default. The memory assigned to automatic variable gets freed upon exiting from the block. The key word used for defining automatic variables is auto. Every local variable is automatic in C by default. And then static. So if suppose you'll declare a variable like int a. So what does the compiler will do? It will automatically take the value int. If suppose I had given int a and auto as a keyword, then automatically it will store into some memory location in your memory. Next, static. The variables defined as static specifier can hold their value between the multiple function calls. Static variables are visible only to the function or the block in which they are defined. A same static variable can be declared many times but can be assigned at only one time. And the default initial value of the static integral variable is 0, otherwise null. So static is used by using the keyword static, right? So the visibility of static global variable is limited to the file in which it has declared, and the key used to define static variable is a static. This was example how we are going to declare a static variable. Static int I. The initial default value of I will be printed if you are trying to print just a static int I. Okay. Next comes to your register. The variable defined as a register is allocated to the memory into the CPU registers depending on the size of the memory remaining in the CPU. We cannot dereference the register variables, that is, we cannot use or AND operator for the register variable. So here AND operator is nothing but your address of operator. Once it is assigned for a register, you'll not be able to change its address again. The access time of the register variables is faster than the automatic variable, and the initial default value of the register local variables is 0. The register keyword is used for the variable which should be stored in the CPU register. However, it's compiler's choice whether or not the variables can be stored in the register or not. And we cannot store pointers into a register because pointer will store address of another variable, not actually the value. That is, a register can store the a register cannot store the address of the variable. Okay, then static variables cannot be stored into the register since we cannot use them more than one storage specifier for the same variable, right? And then this was your declaration of static variables registers int a. So here variable a is allocated memory in the CPU register and the initial default value is 0. And then finally comes your external. The external storage class is used to tell the compiler that the variable defined as extern is declared with an external linkage elsewhere in the program. So you are not going to declare the variable in your program, but externally you will be using it, you'll be declaring it and you'll be using in your program. The variable declares as extern are not allowed at any memory. It is also declaration and intended to specify that the variable is declared elsewhere in the program. The default initial value of external integral type is 0, otherwise null. We can only initialize the external variable globally, that is, we cannot initialize the external variable within any block or method. An external variable can be declared many times but can be initialized only once. So n number of times it can be declared, but only once you can give the value. If a variable is declared as external, then the compiler searches for that variable to be initialized somewhere in the program, which may be external or static. If it is not, then the compiler will show an error. How we are going to declare a variable? Keyword extern int a. Right? So these are different storage classes that are available in your C program. That's all for today's video. Thank you all.